International Business Law is about the totality of rules of conduct and interaction between businesses and individuals. So it's a very broad area consisting of business law, commercial law, mercantile law, so different terms that are used for a very broad area of law and regulation that affects international business.
When we come into law, because we need some time to settle down, so for the first 3 months we are doing a compulsory modules which gives us a hang of what exactly international business law is, because all of us who are coming are not coming from the background of law. Some are coming from politics, some are coming from sociology, social laws, so it gives us a hang of what international business law is and where the world is standing right now, and then it makes us a ground level where we can think about what we want to specialize in.
Every year when we review our teaching, our modules from the past, we adapt to new topics. For example, in recent years we of course had to engage quite a lot with Brexit-related topics, so the UK's withdrawal from the European Union, raising a huge number of challenges for businesses and commercial transactions. We try to keep up with developments, of course, always to make programs as exciting as possible.
In my international business law, being the first year, we know that there are 2 options available. We have a placement year option and we have a single year option. So I am at the moment in my single year, but have been approved by my supervisor to take it up to a placement year if I get a placement. By March we have to submit our topics, and then they choose the topics and then they give us a supervisor, and the supervisor will help us. We go to the meetings and help us to how to read, how to reference. Referencing is very critical. So we have 3 options: either choose our own topic, write it the authentic way. Second, we can choose our placement, and then we can choose the research that we're doing in the placement and bring it to our dissertation. Third is we can do a 50-50, like we can do what topic we want to for the 15,000 words, and 10,000 words we can take up to a reflective essay of what we learned from when we were in the placement. So the options are very wide.
If you're a lawyer and you come to an industry, you take a while to appreciate that the theoretical has a real life, a real living, breathing life in the business. And I think that the more you bridge that gap and understand that, the better an in-house lawyer you'll be.
The initial 3 months were probably, I would say, the build-up process. And then from then on, you have your own personal workload outside of the practicalities. What I've gained personally would be a much better business awareness. I've become much more professional in the way that I conduct things, and it is a real confidence building process.
The kind of skills that you might get from a postgraduate course are those kind of skills where you can work independently, and those are the skills that are valued by an employer.
So when I was in the university, most of the time I did my assignments solo, but in practice you will always be a part of a team, and it can be a very different experience. It also sharpens my understanding of the academic knowledge I learned in the university. But I think the most important thing is that it opens my network. I have more friends, and it can be a memorable experience that I will never forget whenever I think about the time I studied in the UK at Queen's University.